Yeah? All right. What is up, DEF CON? All right, how y'all doing today? We doing good? All right, my name is Kody Hildebrand. I am your magician for the next hour. So for those that want to get the fuck out of the room, now's your chance. All right, this asshole, all right. So I am what you would call a comedy magician, which for those that need a little bit of clarification means I do equal parts stand-up comedy, magic tricks, and reminding my parents just how disappointed they are in all of my life choices. Now, yeah, thanks. I will point out too, magic and doing magic is like the one career choice every parent will actively avoid bragging about their kids doing too. Because any other job, think about any other job, you ask like any parent, like, oh, what's your son do? Oh, he's a doctor. What's your daughter do? She's a lawyer. What does your son do, Eric? His best. Yeah. I will say this though, it is an absolute privilege to be here with you guys today in Las Vegas. So thank you guys for coming on out today. It really means a lot. I am from Connecticut, where white people are made. Yeah, no, don't applaud that. We're not applauding for, no, we don't do that. But I will say too, when you're from Connecticut, you just get these like inherently white characteristics you can't really avoid. Like I'll go out of state and people just randomly get like cravings for mayonnaise and Dave Matthews. It's the weirdest shit in the world. Although I will say, despite that, I am actually happily married now. I've been married for 2 years, and my wife is hands down one of the funniest bitches you are ever going to meet. She's one of the most solid people in the world, and yet she has been trying to do some weird shit lately, which we're going to talk about sex really quick. There's no sugarcoating that. So she's recently invited the idea of watching porn together in our bedroom, and I got to tell you guys, I'm not against it, but I'm not for it either. Like, I'm not ashamed of anything that I'm watching. Like, I don't watch weird shit like, you know, nuns that are no longer nuns, or like hentai. No, I watch a lot of hentai. That's a lie. I can't lie to you guys. But I'm against it for the idea that, like, I know for a fact that whatever she sees, she's gonna want to recreate. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't exactly want to get her mother involved. So, but at this point, I would be very remiss if I didn't ask the one question I want to ask all night. Do you guys want to see some fucking magic? Yeah. All right. Let's get this whole thing kicked off. Sir, what's your name? Bob. Bob, I got one card right here, Bob. I want you to name any card you want. The two of clubs. This would have really impressed you, Bob. That would have really freaked you the fuck out. Okay. No, I'm kidding. We're going to do a nice little warm-up for everybody. I want you all to stretch your arms out just like this. And then we're going to turn our wrists 90 degrees so our thumbs are pointing at the ground. From here, you're going to take your right arm, which for everybody here is going to be on this side. You're going to then place it over your left, interlocking all of your fingers except your thumbs. You want them to stay pointing at the ground. Just make sure everybody here is doing it. No one is exempt from this. All right? Now I want you all to do as I do on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Okay. All right, let's get a move on. Now, folks, this is going to be probably one of my favorite things that I get to share with you guys today. This is rope. You can buy it from any sex shop. And I'm going to do a very simple thing. Everybody knows that rope has two characteristics. It's got two ends, and it's got middle. Now, the one thing you can do if you don't like the ends, you just take the ends off, okay? So you are left with just middle. That is how that goes. Now, of course, if you want the ends back on, it's a really simple fix. You just give them a quick little twirl like so, a little blow, you pop them back on. Now, naturally, that can get a little confusing to some, so we're actually going to make this a lot easier for you guys to follow. This time, I'm actually going to just tie a nice little knot right here. Scooch that down. And this is the part where I need my scissors. I do have a pair of scissors right back here. Don't laugh, they're sharp. No, I mean that. They're actually very, very sharp. So, of course, this is where you get now 4 ends and a lot of middle. Of course, I don't like the knot here, so I'm going to scooch the knot right over here. But if you don't like the knot there, you can also move it all the way over to here. Or if you don't like the knot at all, you can actually take it off completely. The rope is totally fine. Thank you very much. So let's try to take this a step further. I got a long piece, I got a medium piece, and a little piece, or as my wife likes to call it, an average size piece. Sir, right here, could you examine the long piece for me, please? Just make sure that is a nice piece of rope. I will have this young lady examine the medium piece. And this young lady right here, could you examine the little piece for me, please? Thank you very much. Long piece good to go? All right. Medium piece good to go? Perfect. Little piece good to go? Perfect. All right. This is where it gets a little bit more fun. I'm actually going to take these guys, small, medium, and large, and I will fold them in half. Each of them respectfully all in half. So that will be small, medium, and large, which hilariously enough is what you would call a dwarf fortune teller who actually escaped prison. A small, medium, at large. Some of these you do just for yourself. Okay. Now then, all I'm going to do, we're going to line these guys up, small, medium, and large, so you guys can see. Just a quick little blow. You can actually stretch them so that way they all end up roughly the same size, small, medium, and large. Now I can tell the difference between these three just so you all can know. This is the small piece right here, that is the medium piece right here, and that is the long piece right there. Now of course this does get a little confusing to some because some people do wonder, well, how do you know which one is which for sure? Just bunch them up like this, snap your fingers, that's the little piece, that is the long piece, and that is the medium piece. Thank you very much. All right, now at this point, the rest of this show is going to involve a lot of audience participation. So if you are a slut for attention, this is your time to shine. So, kicking things off, I need someone really fucking brave, and I want to know who that is right now, right there in the back. Give him a round of applause who joins me on stage. Right over here, buddy. All right. Take your time, I get paid by the hour. All right, what's your name, boss?
Sean.
Sean?
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you, Sean. Sean. I am a huge fan of the circus, right? Do you like the circus?
I like the circus.
Awesome. I love the old school circus, right? Specifically, the freak show tent, right? Like that way back in the day, they had that freak show tent with like the bearded lady, the strong man, the tattoo people, right? Now, there was one person in particular that really stood out to me, and that was the sword swallower. Now, yes or no, have you ever swallowed a sword before?
Can't say I have, no.
Can't say you have. All right, well, this is going to be really interesting. Because in a moment, Sean, I am going to have you swallow this sword, okay? Now, I am not going to have you swallow this top to bottom like they would in the old days. That would be too easy. Instead, I'm actually going to have you swallow this side to side, all right? So in just a moment, I'm going to drive the sword right through. Beating a little quick there, buddy? Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll ease your pain a little bit. I'll make this a little bit easier. I brought a set of wooden stocks from home. In a second, these are going to go right around your neck, and I'm going to have you hold these front corners right here. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. Consent's important here. All right. Let's get this on. A perfect fit. We're going to have you turn and face this way. Excellent. Now, Sean, I want you to be very honest with me, all right? Can you feel this?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You shouldn't. Hang on. He said shit. You're not who you talking to. Cool. So I don't have the instructions with me. I should ask, have you actually ever seen a trick like this before?
No.
No. Yeah, me neither. I actually just got this on eBay.
Sweet.
So, yeah. All right. I'm going to do this slowly on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Here, let's give a little once around. People forget to applaud at this part. It's okay. Yeah. This is my favorite part. Hang on. Okay. All right, I had my fun. Let's get this thing out of you.
Oh, come on.
So, I don't want to alarm you.
It's all right.
It might be stuck. Bummer.
So I can keep it, right?
Actually, I am curious. Did you feel anything?
A little bit.
A little bit? That's my wife says the same thing. All right. Someone applauded that. What the fuck? Yay, small dick jokes. Yay. Fucks his wife like a stamp. All right. Let's get this out in 2 seconds. Actually, before I do, you want to talk about our Lord and Savior really quick?
Yeah, I got time.
You got time? No one ever says yes.
I got a sword stuck in my neck. What am I gonna do?
All right, let's get this out of you. One big swallow, glug. Give him a round of applause, everybody. He did a fucking fantastic job. Sean, you did an awesome job. Thank you so much. You can go right back to your seat. One more time for Sean, everybody. All right. Are we having fun so far? You guys having a good time? Yeah? All right. Like two of you. That's really comforting. Okay. Now, out of curiosity, is there anybody in the audience by chance that loves to read books? Any bookworms in the audience? I saw your hand go up first, boss. You want to join me on stage for a second? Give him a round of applause, everybody. All right. What's your name, my friend?
Eli.
Eli. Good to see you, Eli. All right, Eli. Have you come over here for a second? I got a book right here for you, buddy. Which book is that? Say it right into my nipple.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Now, Eli, I have read this entire book 1,000 times to the point where now I have this entire book memorized. I've memorized every paragraph, every chapter, every sentence, down to the very last semicolon in this book. So what we're going to do is in a second, we're going to turn back to back. I'm going to give you this book. I want you to just flip to a random page, tell me what page you're on, and I'll be able to tell you and everybody here exactly what is on your page. All right?
Okay.
Here we go. We're going to turn back to back really quick. And I want you to just tell 106?
146.
146. That's a great page. 146. All right. So on page 146, I do believe that the first two words are going to say Sherlock Holmes. Is that correct? Yeah, I should point out the first two words on every page are Sherlock and Holmes. That's what we call a gimme. Thank you for the header. All right. I will say though, probably like the first line is going to say, "I thank your majesty." Is that correct? Yeah, and then you go down a little bit further. It'll say something like, "And that was how a great scandal threatened to affect the kingdom of Bohemia," right? And then like towards the bottom too, it also cuts off to the next part, which is like Adventure 2, the Red-Headed League. Is that right? Yeah, here, turn around for a second, buddy. Yeah, see, it's like I've got this book so memorized that I'm in your head looking through your eyes and at those pages, right? It is so surreal. We can try it again. We'll try it again. Here, turn around again. Flip to another page for me. Flip to another page. Yeah. What page are you on this time?
160.
160. That is such a good page. Oh, I couldn't have picked a better page myself. 160. All right, so on page 160, I do believe that you're going to have a nice big chunky paragraph, and then right below that is just one line of text, right? And that one line of text would say, "The paper was made in Bohemia," I said. Yeah, okay. And then if you go down a little bit lower, it would say like, "As he spoke, there was the sharp sound of horses' hooves and grating wheels against the curb." Is that correct? Yeah, here, turn around again, buddy. See, I'm in your head, bro. I can see everything you see. It's almost like I've got another book in my hand. It's so fucking crazy, right? It's amazing. It's like if I had another book, wouldn't that be the weirdest fucking shit? You know, we could also ignore this. I don't think we can ignore this, huh?
I don't think so.
Can I show you something?
Sure.
Yeah, let me show you this really quick.
Oh.
Should I show them?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My pages are blank. Every last one of them. Give my new friend a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much. Get the hell off my stage. All right, it is at this time, folks. I got 3 more things left for you, and I would like to kind of hype things up a little bit more. I want to really bring the energy back, and I think the best way to do that is by playing a game. Now, is there anybody that I could entice to join me to play a game really quick? Anybody at all? Great, thanks for coming. This has been a wonderful show. You've been a great audience. Right there, you want to play a game? Cool. Give her a round of applause as she joins me on stage, everybody. Excellent. And your name?
Marin.
Marin. All right. Marin, I'm going to have you take a seat right over here. Beautiful. Now, Marin, when we do play this game, I do want to point out we have 6 fabulous prizes up for grabs. One of those prizes will be slightly better than the rest, all right? Now, the name of the game is very simple. It's going to be Where is the Ball? Now, I've got a nice wad of toilet paper right here. I'm going to wad this up into a little ball, and your job is to tell me whether it goes into this hand or this hand. But to make things easier for you to follow, we're going to call this hand, but this hand, that hand. Right, so this is this hand, but this is that hand. Not to be confused with this hand, which is this hand, but remember this one is that hand. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, I should ask really quick, do you know the difference between toilet paper and wallpaper?
Yes.
You do, good, okay, because some people don't, and that's gross. All right, here we go. Round number 1, we're gonna do best 2 out of 3. Here we go, round number 1. 1, 2, 3, where's the ball?
This hand.
This hand?
Yeah.
Give her a round of applause, she got that one on the first try, all right. Let's try this again, round number 2. Trust your instincts, pay very close attention.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, where's the ball?
That hand?
I tried to trick her on that too, and she got it. Holy shit! All right.
I'll do worse next time.
You'll do worse next time? All right. Last round.
Okay.
Double or nothing.
Okay.
This is all the bacon.
Okay.
This is for, are you with anybody? Are you here with
Yes.
someone today?
Yes.
Who are you here with?
That dude filming me.
That dude filming you?
Yeah.
All right, this is gonna be for all the money in his wallet. All right?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. All right, here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Where's the ball, Marin?
That hand?
That hand?
Yeah.
I'll give you one more chance.
This hand?
You know, I feel like you missed it. That's okay, that's okay. I still think 2 out of 3 gets a prize. What do you guys think? All right. Marin, I'm gonna have you stand right over here for me, please. Now, I have a tried and true system on how to choose of those 6 prizes. We are going to roll for it, all right? I want you to take this dice for me, please. Examine it, make sure all 6 sides are in fact different. Opposite sides add up to 7. That is actually how you can tell if a real dice is regulated. Fun facts are fun. All right, good to go? Okay, I'm gonna take this dice, I'm gonna put it inside of this cup. You're gonna put your hand on top, shake it up, look inside, and just tell me what number is staring right back at you. All right, go for it. What do you got?
4.
4. It is number 4. All right, prize number 4 will win my new friend Marin. Drum roll, everybody. Oh my God. It's a hug. Aww. Bring it in, Marin. You were a delight. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you did a great job. Thank you very much. Tell her later. One more time, everybody. Marin. All right. Now, folks, at this point, this is where it gets a little bit more exciting for me. I've got 2 of my final pieces for all of you. This first one is probably my claim to fame. If you follow me on TikTok, you've probably seen this as one of my most viral videos. Totaling in, I believe, at about, I think the best one has like 12 million views on it. Now, for those of you that may have seen this before, you might recognize this a little bit better if it uses its older brother using large 12-inch silver rings. I like 4.5-inch rings because to me, size doesn't matter. It is all in how you use them. Ladies, that is also something that men with small rings happen to say. Now, there are going to be 4 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. They are all solid. They are all separate. The idea behind this is incredibly simple. You take 3 taps to the rings. You go 1, 2, and on that 3rd tap, you'll be able to get them to link together solid going through solid. But here's the thing, right? You have to remember this is a very important piece of information. It's a magic trick. It's an illusion. It's in your head. It's not real. It's like if my dad told me that he loves me or he's proud of me. It's all up here, right? But as easy as they go together, it always gets a couple of laughs too. Everyone else is like, shit, is he okay? But as easy as they go together, you'll notice that they come apart much easier than that. Now, can I actually entice one more person to join me on stage for just a moment? Right there, please. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Come on stage. Holy shit, all right. Fuck, you're tall. Okay, what's your name?
MG.
MG. All right, MG, take that ring for me, please. I want you to examine it, make sure there's no levers, no trap doors, no secret compartments, right? No cuts, no butts, no coconuts.
Nope, solid ring.
That's as it seems to be?
Yep.
Are you as you seem to be?
No.
That's concerning. Okay. Always. All right. I want you to grab both sides during like this for me, my friend. Put your hands on the bottom. Very good. Turn and face me. We're going to do this together on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sensing some skepticism from you.
That's my fault.
Yeah, a little. That's fine. That's fine. I want you to like profess that you like. You got to like believe that I can do this, right? So like you're at church. Just be like, I believe. Just go for it.
I believe.
Yeah, that's the Baptist way. Okay, here we go. On 3. 1, 2, and on that third tap, it now works just because you actually think I can. Now, thank you for letting go. I do understand that might have happened a little quick. My wife would say that's a personal best for me. That's also not the point.
Same for me.
Same, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, as fast as that might have been, this is going to be a lot quicker, okay? So now we have 2 and 2. If you hold on to those for me. And I want you to tug on them too. Like, make sure they're not gonna come undone. Yeah, tug it like you're 14 again. Yeah, Jesus Christ, you did that when you were, fuck, all right. Oh, you're poor dick, all right. Pick a ring for me to hold like this. Grab that same ring on the other side and put your hands on the bottom like so. Beautiful, turn and face me once again. Now what we have done is created a point of perfect opportunity where yours is in the front, mine's in the back. Yours is on top, mine's underneath. That's also a personal preference of mine, but we don't gotta get into that. And this right here is metal to metal. So there's really no way that I can get the rings to link right here, can I?
Doesn't look like it. No.
Doesn't look like it, no. But watch on 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, just like that, you can still get the rings to link together. Could you let go again for a second? Thank you. You're doing a great job. What I want you all to see right now is that they do form a great big chain if you look at it like this. However, if you look at it this way, it's gonna be a little bit more depressing because you're gonna have these two up here. They're having a party, they're having fun upstairs, but this one's down in his mom's basement practicing magic tricks. It's very upsetting. I wish that was a joke. Yeah. But all I need you folks to do for me is just keep your eyes on the bottom ring. That's it. Just keep your eyes on the bottom ring. What are we keeping our eyes on?
Bottom ring.
Beautiful. On 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. We practiced this. He's right there. He's watching. Come on. Oh, it doesn't want to do it today. That's okay. If it doesn't fit, you can still like force it right in. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's just right there. Now that is going to be all 3. Now, what I want you to do for me, my friend, is hold up a finger. Point it right at me. Who's your favorite magician? Exactly. Oh. Ooh. He said, fuck you. Wow. Okay.
I'm always my favorite. You're my second favorite.
Aw. My wife says that too. All right. Keep that finger held up for me though. Put it right in between these 2 rings. I can see this is nothing new for you. That's good. Now I'm going to break your finger on 3.
You can be the first.
Here we go. 1, 2. You weren't going to stop me, were you?
Nope.
No, that's concerning. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to break your finger. That'd be a bit of a dick move, right? So instead, put your finger right back there. Yeah, a little bit. Instead of breaking your finger, I'm just going to rub the rings on your finger, okay? And as I do that, I can snap mine and it'll come right off, okay? It'll just melt right off. We'll try it again. We'll put your finger right back there. If you want to put 2 fingers, you can. Yeah, you got a happy wife. Okay. Just rub the rings again. It doesn't really matter where the finger goes, where the rings go. It melts off. People miss it. It happens. It's fine. But the last ring, with enough practice too, you can actually get to a point where all you really need is just one hand, like that. But of course, if you don't like it there, you can always like it back on. You just throw it right back on the count of 3, just like so. Now, I'll tell you what. Do you see where these rings are touching each other?
Yes.
Do me a small favor, put your finger right where they're touching. Yeah, right there. That is a beautiful job. Thank you for that. Now, is this something you think you can do?
No, I can't see at all how you do it. I'm amazed. Close-up magic, like I have no idea.
We can have this conversation off stage too, like later. It's fine. So I'll tell you what. You are going to do this, and we're going to do it together.
Okay.
Are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. Firmly grasp it in your right hand. Yeah, just say it with me, guys. Firmly grasp it. All right, you're gonna come up to my ring in a moment. You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. So it should feel like you're going 1, 2, 3. So don't like smash it, but also don't be gentle, right? Like find that sweet spot. And if you play a sport, just follow through, right? You got it. Here we go on 3. 1, 2. 1 second. I'm sorry. 1 second. 1 second. It's just like I'm a professional, right? Like I got to make sure, like this is my job. I got to make sure you are like mentally, physically, and spiritually prepared to do this.
I'm here for you.
You got this.
I got this.
Show me your grr face. Just like, "Arr." Yeah.
I can't.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. All right. Here we go. On 3. On 3. 1, 2. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. It's just when you do this, and you are going to do this, everybody here is going to give you the biggest round of applause they can possibly muster. Because quite frankly, you have been a delight. You've been a wonderful job. And I do think all the accolades coming are going to be very well deserved. Don't you guys agree? All right. Here we go. I won't do it again. 1, 2. I lied. So, just covering my bases. You're ready.
I'm ready.
You guys are ready. Like 3 of you. Are you guys ready? Am I ready? Yeah, probably not. All right, pinky.
Like Charlie Brown.
Yeah, pinky promise. I won't do it again. Pinky promise. You cannot break a pinky promise. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Give him a round of applause, everybody. My friend, you were an absolute delight. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so
You can go
much.
right back to your seat one more time. All right, folks, it is that time for me. Are you guys ready for the finale? All right. Let's try that again. Are you guys ready for the finale? That was like half an inch better. Okay. So this is hands down one of my all-time favorite pieces of magic to perform. I use this in every single show that I do, and it is an absolute privilege to get to perform this for all of you right here in Las Vegas right now. What I'm about to show you is widely considered to be magic's greatest test of sleight of hand. Every magician has to undergo this test if magic is going to be what they want to do for the rest of their lives. I took this test, my mentor took his test, and everyone that came before us took this test as well. Now, in order to perform this, you are going to need a few things. The first thing is going to be these 3 solid copper cups. Now, I like copper for a number of different reasons, but my top 3 are going to be this. Number 1 is that copper is a very durable metal. If you take good care of it, it's going to last you a very long time. The second reason why I like copper so much is that it is a very vibrant metal. So whether you're sitting in the front, standing in the back, all the way in the back, pretending the magic show is not happening, I see you, you can still see copper no matter where you are. Now, the last reason why I like copper so much is because it possesses a trait no other metal does, which is that anything that gets poured into the cup will go right through it. Now, the next thing you're going to need is this little guy right here. This is my magic wand, although I will point out, this is actually less of a wand, more of a stick. But to make it a magic wand, I actually coated it in Teflon, right? So you can see stick, non-stick. It's fine, I have a spare, it's fine. But the last thing you are going to need, I keep right back here, it is going to be a little tiny baseball. Now, some of you might recognize this setup more as something known as the shell game. The shell game is a game that's been played for many, many years, and it's still played to this day. Object of the game, for those that are unfamiliar, is you would take a ball, place it under a cup, scramble the cups around, and if you found the cup with the right ball underneath, you would win a prize. Later on, though, as time progressed, this became repopularized on horse tracks as something known as thimble rigging. Now, the thimble rig was less of a game, and it was more of a con, a hustle, and a scam, in which anybody playing the game was guaranteed to lose. Now, I should point out, ethically, I am not here to con, scam, or swindle any of you today. Usually when I make that joke too, people are always like, well, does he ever actually cheat when he plays any kind of gambling games? The honest answer is, it depends who I'm playing. For example, if I was playing You Miss, I would never cheat in a million years. Ever. If I was playing You, Sir, I wouldn't hesitate. Now, if I am to do this properly as a magic trick, I do have to break one cardinal rule, which is using only 1 ball for 3 cups. Instead, I'm actually going to get 1 ball for each of the cups, and it's going to look a little something like this. So we take the first ball, give it a quick little spin, and that will produce a second ball right there. So that is going to be 1 and 2. I should point out, ball number 2 is actually capable of doing a magic trick of its own. You just have to turn it into a magic ball first, like this. And then very carefully, now it's a magic ball. Here you go, on 3. 1, 2. You're still unimpressed. Fine. Okay. Ball number 3 happens when you spin your wand up here. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Sorry. Okay. You spin your wand, you touch your hand, it's right there. So that is going to be 1, 2, and 3. For anyone here that might speak French, that is 1, 2, 3. You speak Spanish, it's 1, 2, 3. You speak German, it's 1, 2, 3. And if you speak Roman, it's I. Thank you. Okay. Now, the classic procedure would look a little something like this. Just take each ball off the top of their cups, place it into your hand, give a tap, a blow, say the magic words, I love you, Dad, and it'll disappear. Do the same thing with the second ball. Take that off the top, place it into the hand. Oh, excuse me. Place it into the hand, give a tap, a blow, say the other magic words, I love you and I want to commit. And that one will also disappear. But the last one is hands down the most difficult ball to do. Place it into the hand, give a tap, a blow, and it's totally gone. It has disappeared. Ta-da! Thank you. Y'all weren't buying that for a second. Not a fucking second. All right, but if you give a tap on each of the cups, you are going to see now we do get a ball under this cup, a ball under this cup, and a ball under this cup. That's 3 cups, 3 balls, and I think now we can actually begin. So we're gonna try this again, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. This time we're actually gonna take each ball and just place it under their respective cups. So that is going to be one there, one right here, and the last one will go right here. Actually, gentleman right here, what's your name? What is it? I can't hear you, Mike. Okay. Mike, really easy question for you, okay? A, B, C. Mike, choose a cup.
2.
B? All right, Mike, listen and try again. A, B, C. Choose a cup for me, Mike. Yeah, you see how easy this actually is? I'm kidding, you chose B, that was your actual choice? Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the ball out from cup B invisibly, all right? So for those of you that may have never seen a miniature invisible baseball before, I have one right here. Now, Mike, do you want me to go this way or this way? Because good news, Mike, I can go both ways. Which way? This way, all right. I'm gonna push that cup forward with the wand. I won't touch it with my hand. And then I'm going to simulate dropping that ball into that cup. So it should look as though it leaves the one you started with and travels over to the one that you picked, right? Now, sometimes people do wonder what would have happened if they wanted it to go the other direction. I can show you, it's very easy. Same as before, just place the balls under their cups, one there, one there. You take it out with the wand, you drop it in with the hand, it'll still leave this cup going over to the one that you picked. That's just how this works, right? Now, Mike, 2 underneath, 1 on top, because every man needs a dream. You take the cups, stack them on top of one another, you run the wand right down the side, and it'll actually melt through the cups, joining its friends on the bottom. So you have 1, you have 2, and you have 3. But, thank you. But I understand though, like some of you might be a little skeptical too, right? Like some people might think there's like a huge, gigantic, gaping hole in the bottom of one of these cups. But I digress. Instead, what I'll do is I'll set these guys back up like I did at the beginning. And instead of making them disappear, I'll actually take them off the top of their cups and I'll just put them away. I'll do the same thing with the second ball right here. I'll take it off the top of its cup. I will put this one away as well. And I will even do the same thing with the last ball as well. Now, Mike, if you were paying attention, anytime you tap on the cup, the ball comes back, right? Like that's just how this works. So if I leave one ball under the center cup, how many balls are under the center cup? 1, close, there's 3. It's fine, I missed that my first time too, it's okay. But that is going to be 3. And remember, you tap on the cups, they always come back. That's just the rule, except this time they're gonna look a little different. I know it's weird. It's weird, this one probably changed too. And if I did this right, then that one also changed. It's just, I don't get it, it's weird. But I'll tell you guys what, we didn't actually do this with little red balls, right? We did this with little baseballs. So it's only fair that I get the baseballs to come back. I'll just make this one bigger, and fuck it, I'll make this one bigger as well. You've been a phenomenal audience, thank you so much. Now folks, before I get off stage, really quick, I gotta be real with you guys for like 2 seconds. This was my first ever show in Las Vegas. So I wanna thank you guys so much for that. I've been some nobody in Connecticut for my entire life, and you guys, this convention and this show has not only done this for me, but now it has shown my daughter that you can do whatever the fuck you want as long as you work hard for it. So guys, thank you so much. My name is Kody Hildebrand. Have a wonderful rest of your night.